Train by day, Joe Rogan podcast by night, all day.
What do you think about this Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight?
I mean, it's a spectacle. I guess I'm excited. I'm excited about it, but I feel like it's going to be another big notch in Mayweather's belt, and I don't think he needs another one. Like,
well,
I get a little bit. I respect Floyd Mayweather as a boxer, but it's not the kind of boxing I get excited about watching.
Well,
even though I know it's technically,
it's gonna
amazing.
It's gonna be a boxing match,
yeah,
for sure. It's gonna be an actual 12-round boxing match, so we're gonna get to see some sort of an athletic competition. But
I just don't see how. Yeah, sorry, I don't see how McGregor can be better than the best boxers in the world who have tried.
Yeah, he won't be. He won't be better than the best boxers in the world. But what he might do, first of all, he's definitely going to make it exciting.
Yeah.
He's gonna the trash talk is going to be fucking
amazing.
epic. It's going to be epic.
Yeah.
It's going to be a fun spectacle, and he has legitimate, scary one-punch power, and he's way bigger. So it's all about whether or not he can hit Mayweather.
Where are they fighting at? 150 something?
I don't know. That's a good question too. How much weight does he have to lose? How much is Floyd going to make him dehydrate himself?
Right.
Does he even give a fuck? Does he even respect his skills enough to make him dehydrate himself like he did with Canelo? Because he made Canelo cut a shitload of weight.
Sure.
I think he made him fight at 150. Is that correct? Find out what Floyd Mayweather made Canelo Alvarez fight, because Canelo's a big fella.
Yeah.
I've seen him in person. Him getting down to 150 is a rough suck. I think that
it's always scary when you look at these dudes and they just look emaciated before the fight.
It's terrifying.
Like Chavez. I mean, he's a tall guy, so he's.
Well, one of the worst I ever saw was when Conor made it to 145 when he fought Aldo. I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, he looked so gaunt and dried up at the weigh-ins, and then the next day he looks like a gorilla.
Canelo came in at 152, it says.
Okay.
And this fight is at 154.
It is at 154? That's what they're making it? Interesting. Okay, well,
this also says
Conor's not going to have a hard time making it 154.
Now this says Canelo weighed in at 168.
No, that was his last fight with Chavez Jr.
Right.
Chavez Jr., he fought above his weight class, actually. Chavez Jr., I think he was fighting 175, wasn't he? And he came down. Maybe there was a normal weight for Chavez Jr.
Oh, this was for the 30-day weigh-in when he fought Mayweather. This was
Oh,
30
30 days out?
Yeah, a month out. He
So he was
weighed 166.8.
Yeah, well, they had stipulations in the contract, like how big he could be at certain points.
Yeah.
Just dirty. They just wanted to dry him out.
I mean, I'm excited. What's the what's the whole card going? I mean, are they going to have all boxing undercards? Is it? Oh,
it's a good question. I think
it'd be fun to do a little
the only
mix
way
and
this
match.
fight is going to be interesting, skill-wise, is if Conor figures out a way to maul him. He's almost got to close the distance quick, get him up against the ropes, and just hit him with shots while he's holding him. He's almost got to clip him in some sort of weird, awkward, Maidana-like exchange. You ever see the fight with Maidana that Floyd had, but Floyd got clipped by a big overhand right, I think it was, at the end of one of the rounds. Very end of the round, his legs dipped, whoa.
Oh, a little jig, a little wobbly.
Got a little dip,
yeah.
And it's just because he got mauled. It wasn't because skill-wise he was commensurate. And then when Floyd came back in the rematch, he just boxed his face off, just fucked him up, because he just wanted to let him know, look, dude, I barely took you serious in that first fight. It got close, but it only got close because of this sloppy brawl. And then he just put a skill clinic on him in the second fight. Second fight wasn't even close. I think that's the only but that's not how Conor normally fights. He's not like a swarming, face-first brawler type dude. He's a guy who's cautious about getting hit.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm thrilled about it, but I'm also I wish I knew more about your side of the tracks.
Well, we don't know enough about Conor because Conor has never had a professional boxing match.
Right.
And the thing is, you see his striking, but you only see his striking when he's working on kicks and wrestling and all that other shit too.
What if he just kicked him? Would that? I mean, just to do it.
Just to let him know.
Just to do it.
That would be fucked up.
It'd be fucked up, but it would be hilarious.
Well, I think there's probably some stipulations in the contract that say you can't get him in an arm bar or choke him.
I think just kicking him in the head and knocking him out would be worth losing all the money and then getting more money after that.
Could you imagine? He would be a goddamn folk hero. If they got in close, and Floyd was sucking and juking on the outside and he threw a jab to cover up or a left high kick, and that left high kick necks him, just dang!
Yeah.
And you see Floyd go limp, and he would go limp. He'd never been high kicked like that. Jesus, that would be crazy. Because if he didn't know it was coming, he could clip him with it. Like if you had no idea, if you hid a kick behind a punch, like a lot of fighters do, they'll like throw a punch literally to cover your face, so the kick is behind it already, and then boom, the kick comes like while your vision is already, you're thinking about the next punch, and bang, the kick lands, and you get KO'd. Happens all the time. If he did that, that would be insane. Would it be worth it? It would, but it would fuck up everything up. Because no one would ever trust another fighter from MMA to ever fight a boxer in a boxing match again. Because we've only had the opposite happen, really.
Could they, after this, could they do an MMA fight with the two of them?
No.
No?
No.
I don't know.
Oh, my God. It would last 30 seconds maximum.
Really?
And that's if Conor wanted to give him an ear beating for 28 seconds. Look, Conor's so much better as a wrestler, as a submission artist, as a kicker. There's just no way. He'll hit him with spinning elbows and shit. Like, there's things you can't do in a boxing match that you're not expecting. And if someone just kicks your legs once, you're going to be like, oh, my God, what the fuck? Now,
I'm just trying to think of a way to milk
Mayweather,
more money out of what's going on. I mean, you know, what's going to come in hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars this fight, right?
This is the only way. This is the only way. But this is a giant, big difference, though. Floyd would have to learn how to fight MMA style. He would have to learn how to stop takedowns. He'd have to learn how to check leg kicks, and he'd have to learn how to defend submissions, and that will take years. And he's not going to do that at 40 years old. I don't know what he knows now as far as wrestling defense and what he knows about kickboxing or jiu-jitsu or anything else. I don't know what he knows. But if he knows nothing, he's 100% fucked. 100% bet the house on it, fucked. Like, Conor might win a boxing match. I mean, maybe there's like a small percentage chance that he just runs in there and clips Floyd with a big shot and rocks him and then takes him out. I don't know what that percentage is, but if you ask a boxing expert, there's like 4%, 5%, right? That's what a boxing expert would say, which I'm not. But I'm an MMA expert. And if they fought in an MMA fight, it's 100% that Conor would fuck him up. 100%. No ifs, no ands, no buts, no chance. No chance. Conor's going to be farther away from Mayweather than anyone has ever hit him, and he's going to be kicking him in the stomach, in the legs, and he'll soften him up, and the rounds are 5 minutes long, and eventually he gets a clinch. And when he gets a clinch, Mayweather is fucked. He's going to the ground. He's not going to be able to stop it. He's going to get mounted, and he's going to get elbows force-fed into his eye socket, his nose, his mouth, his jaw, the sides of his head, his ears. He's going to get elbowed in the ear. He's going to get punches dropped down on him when he's totally pinned down and defenseless. He's going to have a knee on one of his biceps while the guy's literally on top of him, pounding him in the face. And he won't be able to get up. He won't be able to stop the crucifix. He won't be able to stop anything. He'll be tied up and smashed on the ground until he decides to choke him. So he'll be completely defenseless. So in that sense, the odds would be insane. If Mayweather decided in the next 2 months, because the fight's going to take place in August, if he decided in the next 2 months...
Which, by the way, I feel like is soon. Am I wrong?
Quick.
I feel like it's too soon.
Quick. It's very quick. Maybe it's not too soon. Maybe they've been negotiating for a long time, but at least Conor knows something about boxing, or this could be a thing. But if they just took it from now and said, 2 months from now, you're going to have an MMA fight, holy shit, the odds would be 100,000 to 1. Like, if you ask, like, any real MMA expert, they'd be like, how fucked is he? Oh, he's 100% fucked. 100% fucked. And boxing experts think that Mayweather is 100% fucked, but they'll give him a slight chance. You never know. It's crazy. People are throwing punches. You never know, because Mayweather can throw a punch for sure, and Conor can throw a punch for sure.
Right.
Who knows what happens? Who knows? Most likely, though, Mayweather outboxes him. But you could see Conor landing something. It could be crazy.
He's just the hardest person to land. It's not just that he's the greatest fighter. He's the hardest person to land a punch against. That's why I just don't say,
Ever.
It just...
He's the best defensive boxer ever.